Scorpio, this is going to be a reading for you for December 7th to December 13th, 2020. Thank you to all my subscribers, all the comments, all the views. I appreciate it so much. For those of you who are new to my channel, I recommend to all my viewers to have a dream journal. So when you wake up at night and use the restroom, you write down what's on your mind and then go back to sleep and do that every time you get up and in the morning. And then when you come home the next day, read it, and it might trigger a dream. Also a moon journal, so you know how you handle the moons, and a birth chart journal. And also, I'm going to have a drawing at 5,000 subscribers to give a deck of my cards away. You can have a deck of my used cards. I will sage them and clear the energy, or I will get you a new deck, but it has to be a deck that I use. So keep that in mind. At 5,000 subscribers, I'll have a drawing. So welcome, cross-watchers. Cross-watchers are people who view their loved ones' videos. And this cannot connect to every single Scorpio. So here we go. The first one for you is Inspiration 11. Beautiful. You guys always have such inspirational readings, I think. So this obviously is a master number because it's a 2. I always feel like the purity is, the snow means purity to me. It's like you came out of a dark time. And because she has like a shawl of the wolf on there, I feel like that means you've like bonded with your higher self, or your guardian angel, your spirit guide is really close to you. You have a big connection with the universe, I feel, the divine. You also have a path to choose. You're going to have a new direction that you can choose, like more than one different way to go the way forward. So you're going to have to choose if you want it to be spiritual, loving, you know, easy. So there's no wrong way. It's just whatever path you choose to go. So the next one for you, Scorpio, is 25 Truth. So this talks about the truth in your soul, which is really a good number 2. This is 7 to me if you add the numbers. So this talks about you could have had a broken heart lately and you're healing from it, and it was like a soul hurt, love. Really, it was pretty devastating for you. And that could be the dark time that you have came out of, and it made you at a higher vibration. I know people don't understand that's how it happens, but when you go through heart hurts and soul hurts, it aligns your vibration. I was going to say, that looks weird, but it's my shadow. I was like, why does it look weird over there? So then you have 6. Look at this beautiful Scorpio. So this is going through your dark side, your shadows and your fears, and not being so scared anymore, having the faith that the divine is going to support you and move you forward. So this is beautiful. This really, really is Scorpio. I mean, you have 11, 7, and 6. And 6 is a freedom number, 7 is a heaven number, and 11 is a master number to me. So really good to start off. So now we're going to switch to the Mystical Cats Tarot deck for you. And I do shuffle all the decks before I turn the camera on. I just give them one more shuffle after I turn it on. So here we go. And so these are the oracle decks, so they're one word answer, and then here's the tarot decks, which are tarot, which is more explanatory. So the first one is Good Kitty. I cannot believe this, Scorpio. This is good karma. So a lot of you Scorpios have put good karma out in the universe. Even though you may have got hurt and had a broken heart, it's going to come back to you, the good you put out there. So this tells me the way you handled that broken heart was exceptionally strong, exceptionally good for the universe and for your higher self. And the universe is going to thank you for that. So this is Strength and Balance, 2 of Earth. So 4 of C could say that you're kind of depressed over something, and just keep in mind, we all get depressed, but you have to not stay in that vibration very long because it's easy to get stuck. So I would suggest you put affirmations on your mirrors, on your refrigerator, wherever you'll see them, in your car, to tell yourself good things like you're beautiful, you're worthy, you deserve love, it's not your fault if somebody broke your heart, they'll have to deal with that karma later. So this is 6 of Earth. So this is somebody being very, very generous to somebody, and I'm going to feel like you were generous to whoever broke your heart, I feel, Scorpio. So Sea Kitten is a couple things. This could be somebody coming in that is grounded, somebody younger than you who is very grounded, stable, is what I'm trying to say. So Earth King, this is my heaven card. This is somebody in heaven that's around you, and they were around you when you were healing from this broken heart. I don't know if you felt that person, but this is the heaven card for people who have passed on to heaven and they come back and visit you. So the Hermit is usually Virgo placement, but this could be saying that you withdrew to heal, which is really good because that raises your vibration when you go through your soul hurts and aches by yourself. Not totally all by yourself, but you deal with them by yourself, sober, and not enlisting other people to help you figure out what's going on. When you figure it out yourself, that's when your soul raises its vibration, because the universe wants you to make all the decisions by yourself. You have to know what's best for you. You can seek guidance, of course, but if you listen to your intuition, you totally know what's good for you and what's not. So I do see this is going to bring a lot of abundance for you. I really do. That's beautiful. So the next one is Eight of Earth. So Eight of Earth to me is somebody who has a habit and they teach other people a habit. So it could be like codependency, alcohol use, drug use, something like that, where somebody recruits other people to go with them. So misery loves company basically is what you have to be careful. So I feel like you withdrew and didn't follow the normal crowd to go do what they do. So Fire King could be Leo placement, and this is obviously pride and ego. Somebody who, sometimes we have to put ourselves on a pedestal and show our pride because that's how we get through a situation. So it's when you put your pride, it causes hardships for other people is when there's a problem. But sometimes we all have to put it out there to make ourselves go forward. This is beautiful. This is the Priest. So all the columns are the universe holding you. The black cat could be your spirit guide or your loved one in heaven. You have your paw on the sphere. So you are in control right now of your destiny, your future. And I mean, this is wisdom. This could be past life wisdom right there. The Chariot. So this is communication coming in, or travel, or moving, or yeah, this is some sort of getting in some sort of vehicle or device that moves, plane, train, and moving or going a different way. So this is the Floating Cat. So right now this tells me you're undecided about that. You're kind of going, should I, shouldn't I, should I, shouldn't I? So let's see what comes up next. The Lovers. This could be Gemini placement. There's a lot of passion. When I see the purple underneath the Lovers, I feel like two lovers kind of heal each other is what I feel. Like the love is like a healing love. So look at this, the stars. A lot of Leo placement in here, Scorpio. I'm picking up a lot of Leo. So this is Leo and Aquarius placement. Traditionally it's Aquarius, but because it has the lion in there, it means Leo to me and Aquarius. Where did this go? Oh my, I think it went there. So this is Six of Sea. This is a lot of crying and a lot of tears. This is so sad. Yeah, so I don't know if you're looking up to somebody in heaven and you're crying because somebody passed and that's how you feel close to them. So Eight of Sky, you feeling stuck, Scorpio. You feel like you can't get out of a situation, and you can get out. This card tells me it's in your head, that you can totally get out of the situation you're in. Look at this cat magic. So this says you could be manifesting. Again, you have your paw on the sphere, and this time you have it on the book. For those of you who know how to manifest, you're doing really, really well. If you don't know how to manifest, I suggest you Google a couple articles, read them, and take what you can use and leave. Don't just read one and go with it, because if you read a couple different articles, you can take the best that's for you and get other people's views and take your own and make them your own. So I think open it up to at least 3 to 5 articles. So I think I'm going to switch to, oh my goodness gracious. Okay, so I pulled another one, and this is the Death card. So I must say, Scorpio, I'm really sorry, but I have a trio of 3 cards that mean literal death. And that's weird because I just said they haven't came up in over a year, and unfortunately they are all here. So yeah, these mean that somebody has passed, and I'm very, very sorry. I'm really sorry for those of you who this pertains to, but that's my somebody passing out of the earth realm. That's so sad. I've only had that twice, and the first time I learned those cards, unfortunately, it was for myself, for my nephew, and I don't want to get sad about that, and it's only been a little over a year. So it was right after I started my channel I learned those cards upon his reading, and that was heart-wrenching, and it was like 4 hours before he passed when I did the reading and realized, so he taught me a lot. He taught me the cards that mean death, and yeah, and I don't want to go into any more about that. So here we go. I'm going to switch over to the Tarot Illuminati. Again, I'm so sorry. I apologize. I send condolences for those of you that would pertain to. So the first one is the World. So this says that obviously when something like that happens, it changes your whole world. But I do see an ancestor down here sprinkling love on you. So I see the Leo again. I really feel like it was a Leo that passed. And I also, wow, have a Leo that is in heaven too. So 7 of Cups says there's lots of opportunities around you. You could be overwhelmed. You don't know what to do. You don't know where to go. 3 of Swords is a broken heart. This is really sad. So I don't know if for some of you this could have been your boyfriend, your wife, your husband, fiance, something like that. This usually means third party, but in this sense I almost feel like your broken heart because somebody passed. But for some of you, I guess it could be a third party. So 10 of Pentacles is somebody seeing you as their happiness. Yeah, somebody lost their happiness is what I feel. Their 10 of Cups. So somebody is going to take their wands and retreat and go somewhere else because things didn't work out and they're heartbroken. So 8 of Wands is communication. Somebody wants to communicate. Somebody wants to talk to you, Scorpio. Or you want to talk to somebody. So this is the Sun card. This again could be Leo or Cancer. I feel like you see somebody as your sunshine. Or somebody sees you as their sunshine. But you see one person particularly as your happiness. And your 10 of Cups. Wow, this is... could be beautiful if this is somebody you're moving toward, unless we're still focusing on somebody who passed, that this was your meaning of them. So the Lovers just came up twice. This is Gemini placement. So somebody really sees their happiness, their 10 of Cups, their love of life. So next we have 7 of Swords, which is sneakiness. So this is somebody who is being sneaky, not be forthcoming. And this is justice. This is balance. This is when the divine balances out something. So if somebody's being sneaky to you, I feel the divine is going to step in. If some of you this pertains to, if you went through that, the universe is going to protect you. They're not, and your loved one. They're not going to let somebody come in and be sneaky to you. They will protect you. It might happen, but you're going to be protected. So this is the Alchemist. You've had this twice now. This says you can manifest what you need to manifest. This is the Manifest card. You can totally, I feel like good things are coming to you. So Princess of Swords is somebody who's younger than you who wants to communicate with you. Or you want to communicate with somebody. Somebody wants to communicate. So this is a Devil. This could be Capricorn placement. This could be toxic energy. Or a Capricorn, either one. The Wheel. Wow. So you've had the Wheel and the World. A lot of major arcanas in here. Something's changing for you. All this happened is causing a big change. And I do feel like everything happens for a reason. And I know it's really harsh, but I tell my children that when their cousin passed away, that the Lord will take the people who are kindest and who can't handle being down here with what's going on right now. Some hearts and souls just don't need to go through what we're experiencing right now. It's not in their best interest. I know that's harsh. So just keep that in mind. That's my opinion. You don't have to keep it as your own, but that's what I feel. And plus we have to have people there for when the next people come, is always my fear. Like who's going to go next? Because we always have to, the loved one always seems to go to welcome the next loved one in. So I'll do one more, which is 9 of Cups. So 9 of Cups says that you're going to stand in your power. You're going to feel strong again. You're going to feel beautiful. You're going to you're going to make it. You're going to make yourself whole again is what you're going to do. Let me go to the Soul's Journey lesson cards now for you, Scorpio. I did not expect this reading to go like this. How heavy. So the Soul's Journey lesson card is grief. Oh, you understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. So that pretty much says it all. And I realize now that my nephew was a Scorpio too, and his mom was a Leo, and they're both coming up really strong in this reading, but this is for other people, it's not for me. So the next one is surrender. I can release my need to control. So this is when you put something in a petri dish and it grows really fast. This is saying that once you surrender, things are going to come to you really fast and you'll heal better. I know it's hard to surrender, but that's what it's saying you need to do. So the next one is indecision. I use my intuition in all aspects of my life. So this is healing and this is passion. I know it's hard and you probably feel like your intuition is off right now. If this reading pertains to a lot of you, you're probably doubting yourself, confused. I did see the confusion card in there. So just know your intuition is still there and your loved ones are guiding you. I know that's hard for a lot of people. A lot of people don't believe that. They think when they die they just lay in the ground and sleep. But I do not think that. I think they're just like we are here. They're just on a different realm and we can't see them. So this is 9, amble with contentment. Waiting rather than acting is going to be advantageous now. So this obviously says you're healing your heart. And this talks about when things get really, the current is strong, the seahorses will wrap their tail around something and wait for the current to go away. So if the current gets really strong for you and you are struggling to stay upright and stay grounded, you don't have to do anything, you have free will. But it's best for you to just wait it out. When you know what to do, it will totally come to you. So the next one is 24, love where you are. Use your sensitivity to know where to act. Connect your heart to your head when determining what you would like. And this is the giant clam. And the giant clam is able to siphon dirty water out and clean water in. So you have the capacity to release emotions that are not good for you. I know that's really hard. And we did see the depression card in there too. So you have 9 and 6 if that means anything. So just keep that in mind. You're like a seahorse. You can be stable during the current, being rough. And you also can siphon out old energy and bring new energy into you. So now I'm going to switch to the angel and ancestor cards. Gosh, this is really hard to go put a video like this up. It really is. And to think of a title. So people know what the reading's about, I guess. So the first one is She-Wolf, Unleash the Wild Within. So this says that you become one with yourself. All the feathers are the universe protecting you. The moon is protecting you as well. So I feel like this is kind of like your dark and light side coming to terms with it. So I feel like some of you kind of want to go to a dark side. You may want to do things you've never done that aren't for your highest good, is what I'm seeing. The universe is supporting you. And you have the clam, the giant clam, and the seahorse. So, and now you have the she-wolf. So you have a lot of things in you, a lot of skills to get through the situation. So one more for you, your last one. Heart Guardian, love and let yourself be loved, Scorpio. So this has love all over it. And I know it's really hard to go in the vibration of love when we're hurting, but this is what it's saying. I know it's really hard. So you need to go into the vibration of love, and you need to receive. Let people love you. Let people gift you. Let people try and heal you. But be mindful of the people for your highest good. The universe is protecting you right now, but it always helps you to just pay attention to your intuition. And if you do, you won't have any indecision, is what I'm feeling. So let love into you, Scorpio. Let it in, let it in, let it in. I cannot stress enough. So thank you so much for coming to Echo Catcher Tarot, Scorpio. Bless you, Scorpio.